This is 24/7.
The news feed. Keeping you up to date. Breaking news. Don't wait.
Pete Tone, BBC Radio 1.
The news feed.
Hi, Avicii. Welcome to the news feed. How are you?
I'm great.
You sound great. I've got to say, it's been a while. I think the whole world knows that you retired, but that kind of confused the world because you actually retired from DJing but not music making. How's it been?
It's been really awesome, actually. So far, this year has been really cool. This is the first year I felt like I've been able to kind of live normally for the first time in like 8 years or something. So it's been really cool to have a year off.
Do you remember what that was like?
No, I'm starting to get flashbacks now.
Did you do an Ed Sheeran and kind of go off social media, turn off your phone and go and walk around up New Zealand or anything strange like that? Or
The first thing I did was go to Africa for like 3 months. And yeah, I didn't have a cell phone or anything.
Oh, amazing. Which part did you go to?
First Kenya, and then we went to like the savannah, and then to Uganda to watch gorillas, and then to like an island outside Madagascar, and then we ended up at Cape Town.
Amazing. Now, Los Angeles is home, isn't it? I should know that because I live in LA and you're kind of my neighbor.
Yeah, kind of in between though.
You go backwards and forwards.
Sweden and LA, yeah.
Where do you feel most at home making music?
I feel home anywhere, honestly. LA is easier because you have everyone here, so it's so easy to just call someone and rent a studio and go down. But in Sweden you get more, it's less hectic. Like people who get into the studio in Sweden have more time. Most artists in the studio in LA have a party to go to, or they have like an interview or a photo shoot. There's always something.
So let me put you on the spot now because you retired from DJing. Do you still have turntables?
Yes. Actually, in the beginning, I couldn't actually look at them because it was fresh, but now I'm getting back into it.
Okay, let me ask you another question then. You're driving down Sunset and you see that billboard of Calvin Harris or Tiesto or Steve Aoki. What emotion comes to you when you see that? Are you missing out or are you thinking, whew, so glad I'm not doing that?
Well, it's the speed I miss. It's more the kind of action, and I'll see some of those and then I'll start thinking, oh, maybe I should go back to touring also. Maybe I should, the mind starts going like that. But I've been so happy and stress-free and everything this year, so I want to feel normal for a while before I make any decision to go back or anything.
And when did the kind of musical bug, when did things start clicking back together again for you?
I mean, the musical part has been there kind of throughout. Not when I was in Africa, but right when I got back from Africa, I kind of got back. I've been working on it for almost 3 years now.
Okay. Making records never stopped.
Yeah, almost. But in the beginning of the year, I went to Nashville to write most of the songs. After that, I already had so many songs from earlier, and a lot of songs that fans were asking on every picture I uploaded. They asked me to release a couple of songs, so I switched my thinking with the album kind of halfway through to try to get some of those songs out also, because I'm very bad at that.
Just tell us what's been released yesterday, in fact.
It's the first EP of 3, so the whole album will be released with the third EP. 6 songs, so 4 of them are new, but only 3 of them are new songs. 1 of them is a remix, and then 2 of them are old songs that I've premiered before, but I never got around to release.
That's quite a big EP, I have to say. That's a maximum EP. What about collaborations on the tracks? Can you tell us a bit about those?
I didn't really have time to set up, to go in and plan to do like a lot of big features and a lot of stuff like that. I really tried to focus more on the uniqueness of the voice. Most of them are, especially when the 2 other EPs come to, are untapped, so they haven't done much work before. So that's usually also what I really like doing when I release new songs, to try to get that new sound and the new voice. That's where I get the passion from. That's when I really click.
Well, listen, it's been great to talk to you. I'm glad to hear you sounding chirpy, we could say in English.
No, great talking to you too.
Okay, it's been too long. So play us a song from this new EP. Introduce it for us.
Sure, yeah, this is Without You, with me and Sandro Cavazza.
Fantastic. Avicii, hopefully I'll bump into you on Sunset somewhere. Big thanks to Avicii for talking to us. His new EP was released yesterday. That track was entitled Without You.